I just sneakily mentioned Shikhar Dhawan in there, so he's not going to be a pick for that. But obviously that means that the whole talk is going to be around KL Rahul now popping in there and how much India will miss Shikhar Dhawan.
Of course, India will miss Shikhar a lot, and I think just his form in these tournaments have been so good that they would have really wanted him to be there. Unfortunately, the fact that he's missing out gives KL an opportunity at the top of the order, which is his original position, and I think that he'd be happy to fill that role. And as I can tell you as an opening batsman, that when you get an opportunity to open the batting for your country, oh man, you grab it with both hands.
But also, Robin, I mean, as an opener, I mean, he talks about it. We talk so much about chemistry of players up the order. Now, no matter how good KL Rahul might be, how explosive he might be, that chemistry between Rohit and Shikhar has just been settling in.
No, absolutely. And they I mean, I'm telling you, I mean, you have 3, 4, 5 pairs like that. You had Boone and Marsh, you had Greenwich and Haynes, you had, Shaurav and Sachin for the longest time. Then Sachin and Sehwag for a while. But these two are there among the greats. And if you see the figures, they compare favorably. I think the number of centuries.
Second best opening pair for the country. Yeah.
So I mean, internationally also, I think they've crossed Greenwich and Haynes right now. Yeah. So they're really, really good. And the great thing about it is, more often than not, you'll see Rohit taking his time and not taking chances, and Shikhar playing his natural game, which always gives Rohit that little bit more time to settle in and then start accelerating. Now that is going to be a bit of an issue, because if Rahul doesn't get going, of course Rahul is an attacking batsman himself, then that extra bit of pressure on Rohit, which, I mean, Rohit likes to sort of settle in the way, he has his own way of doing it, and he'll always catch up with the run rate. But if somebody else, if you're going at 3 and over and 4 and over, then he might think, okay, I need to force things a bit. And those are things that, good chemistry between partners can sort that out. And I'm not saying there's bad chemistry between Rahul and Rohit. It's just unproven chemistry right now.
Have you had a situation where you've, whether you're happy with your own form or not, you just see the person at the other end and just feel I haven't batted enough with that person, and hence it's affected your own game?
No, not really. No, absolutely not. I don't think that even occurs to anyone. I think when you go in as an opening batsman, you just go in and say, okay, I have a role to fulfill and I need to fulfill that role. And if he knows, he's got information that this is how Rohit plays, so his role is even more well defined, right? So KL knows that he has to go in there and he has to be the aggressor of the two.
Absolutely, yes.
So there's clarity there. It's not like, there's no ambiguity about how he has to go about his innings. He knows that, he has to, if he has to make it ideal for Rohit, which would be extremely important for India, then he would have to play the aggressor's role. So he give himself a little time to get in, and then he'd probably start playing the way Shikhar plays. And if that comes off for India, brilliant. And then that sorts out he's a third opener essentially, so there's no issues there.